Alright, I'm Adam Choice. Who's that behind me? Oh, God. Ooh. Gotta stop laughing. I'm Adam Choice. This is Clemson Football, the vlog, Season 2, Episode 2.
What that do? That takes a picture?
So the idea is that we snap from the ticket right here. This is all done in the editing, so we go. And when I snap, your food appears.
Oh, okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Donna. I'm the Executive Performance Chef.
And I'm Hallie Foreman, the Performance Chef here at Clemson University Football.
So today we're going to walk you through our lunch process. And the reason we started this was because we realized a lot of guys weren't coming to lunch, and what we normally have was a hot protein out here. And that doesn't really serve as a good vessel for versatility, and if you want something different that day, we really wanted to offer different options. So we came up with the idea of having this tablet, and on here you can choose from multiple different handheld options.
This helps us out a lot. You can get a pizza, you can get a sub, you can get a burger. So, it just allows us to have a bunch of options on the table rather than just eating one thing that's presented with what's been cooked by the chefs back here. And so, let's see. 2 patties, 1 bun, cheddar. I had bacon. Hello, that is me. Yes, sir. And boom. Just like that. Easy, quick, and convenient.
Kelly?
Yeah. That's all I need right there. Hey, you don't get much better than that right there.
Another part of this is they have to put their names on every order that they do. So our staff knows who needs to gain weight, who needs to lose weight. So then when we're back here and we get their ticket, right out here, the little ticket guy over here, we can make it, and we can make it to their fueling needs.
I got you stuck on the realness.
It's a great system. The guys love it. It's really helped improve attendance for the guys, and it's just so personalized, which is really what our goal is here. So we get to know them, we get to know what they like, what they don't like, and it's just a great time.
Ranch on buffalo sauce. And that's how we do it in Tennessee. That's how we eat good. That's why I'm so big and tall.
Did you say you were big?
No, tall.
I'm
big.
tired. I'm tired of seeing him on all the vlogs. We need some new faces.
Hey, take it over.
We need some new faces.
Take it over.
What's this vlog about?
So a week ago, I announced that I was going to retire, or at least semi-retire, after 40 years at Clemson. It's been a great 40 years. It was fun, really, to hear from a lot of people who sent me messages. Dick Vitale tweeted to me and about me, and that was kind of neat. A lot of the national media that I deal with, Tony Barnhart, one of the great college football writers from across the country. A lot of former Clemson athletes, C.J. Spiller and Vic Beasley and Sharon Wright, guys I had just a great time working with. Probably the most fun I had was hearing from the former student assistants that worked for me, which has got to be over 200 former students in 40 years. It's always been great to follow their careers. So before I clean out my office, I thought it would be kind of fun to show some of the things that are in my office. One I got a kick out of it, I really didn't realize until last week, is my first football game at Clemson was against the Citadel in 1978, September the 14th, 1978. Here's a picture of the cover of the program, Steve Fuller on the cover. Clemson won that game 58-3. So then my last game this year was against the Citadel, the same team. A game we won 61-3, and if Christian Grooms hadn't kicked a fourth quarter field goal, it would have been the exact same score. How about that? It would have been 58-3 in both games. Now a couple of items here. We'll show you this great picture of Death Valley. But if you look real closely, there's something unusual about this picture, and that there's a picture of the Golden Dome of Notre Dame. And the story behind this is that a few years ago, Terry Don Phillips was doing a lot of moving around in the offices in the Jervey Athletics Center, and he was going to move me from an office that had a window to one that was in the interior building that didn't have a window. So he felt bad for me that I wasn't going to have a window. So he decided, he got with Robert Ricketts, and they made this picture. Pretty nice of him. He had a lot of fun with that. This picture was taken at the end of the 1990 season, and after Clemson won the National Defensive Championship. That was one more of the scary picture photo sessions that we did, because at one point the Tigers stood up and roared a bit. All the players scattered with the exception of Wayne Simmons. He stayed strong and he held onto the leash. And this is a picture I felt framed of my father. My father went to Notre Dame, and he was a great saver of things. And he saved his student tickets from his from the football games that he went to in the 40s. This was an article that Scott Kiefer wrote when I did my 1,000th game, and that's a picture of Sharon Wright there with me, one of my favorite basketball players of all time here. And my final little framed item is I did get to cover the Masters twice. Just to be there in the press headquarters with all those famous golf writers was a great experience, something I'll never forget. Well, I guess a lot of people have tweeted in a few questions for me, so I'll go through and answer a few of them. Here's one asked me, what's the most important thing I ever learned from Bob Bradley? I learned the most from Bob Bradley about how to treat people. So I always remembered that and tried to treat everybody the same and treat everyone fairly. So let's see what else we've got here. What's the most unusual stat or game note that I've had? Well, one of the first things that I looked up or occurred to me goes back to the 1980s, or it got a lot of attention, was when Danny Ford was the head coach. It came out to be that Clemson won 80% of the games in seasons when his wife was not pregnant, and only 50% of the years when she was pregnant. So I put that in the notes. Last question I'm going to take is basically somebody asked me, how did I get into business, and what was the key to me advancing? Well, I got started in sports information. Well, really, when I was a kid, I used to keep stats when I watched all kinds of games, football games, basketball games. I used to listen to Notre Dame games with my father on the radio, and he taught me how to take almost like a balance sheet and keep all the rushing and the passing and the receiving statistics. And then my father happened to meet the sports information director at Notre Dame, Roger Valdesari. He hired me as a volunteer student for my first year, and then I was a paid student after that. And then in the summer of 1978, Al Adams decided to start the Orange and White, and that opened a job here, and I applied for it, and I got it, and 40 years later, I'm still here. So Clemson obviously has been a big part of my life. It's a great place. Still going to be working until July the 1st, and then go a little bit more of a part-time basis, but still going to be around. And like a lot of people have said, you're still going to be tweeting those good Clemson facts, and don't worry, I'll still be doing that. But I'm going to take a few extra moments to enjoy life on the golf course a little bit too.
It's signing day 2.0 here with Jackson Carmen here at the Paul Bistro Clemson facility. And it's a magical day. See who we get.
Oh, gotcha. Then Mario. Talking about Mario.
And then Justin too.
Did he just commit?
Justin Ross, thanks for being with us, sharing your moment with us. Your announcement, please. Where are you going to school?
With a lot of consideration and prayer for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be playing at Clemson University. Yeah!
Oh man, just excited. Been recruiting him for a long time. Knew deep down in his heart that he wanted to be here at Clemson. That was really strong for him to be able to make that decision, so I'm just elated.
Talk to them all.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, we're here now. It's time to go to work.
The
thing is, I'm not trying to mess up, all right?
Then take it slow. You're the first one.
I am the first one. I am the first one.
No pressure, Mike. No pressure.
Nah, there's a lot of pressure.
You already know what time it is, man. It's signing day. We finna get right here, man. You know.
Mario Goodrich. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I play cornerback. Yeah, we out here having fun. It's the best visit ever.
To my brother Drew Druber, what's up? Welcome to the family, the Clemson family now officially. Excited to get to play with you again, bro. Yeah, big things ahead.
Thanks, Will. It's been an exciting day so far. Got the 81 jersey. My decision to come to Clemson was pretty obvious. I mean, I've grown up here. I've dreamed of running down the hill and playing football here, and the family atmosphere is just unlike any other. So I'm super excited and can't wait to see what's happening. Best is yet to come.
You gotta take steps, but you gotta learn to like them.
My arm is not long.
Oh, I'll take it.
Nice to meet you.
So today was really fun. It was National Signing Day. So, you know, me and all the boys right here, you know, we signed to come to Clemson. You know, the mid-years are already here, and you know, this is just a very special place, and I'm really excited, you know, to get to play with my dad and everything, and you know, this is just a blessing, and you know, Clemson's a very special place, so, you know, go Tigers.
Super excited about the guys we got today. Go Tigers!
I'm Shaq Smith. This is behind the scenes of the Snorri Cam video. Hope you guys like it. Check it out. Y'all know my name, man. They call me One Shot Shaq, but let's get it.
So I've got the Zoom H5 recorder and the XLR boom mic, so this is a directional mic. So wherever you point it, it picks up the sound, right? So Nick will be able to overlay this sound over this video. Just makes it sound a lot crisper, a lot cleaner, because this iPhone can't pick up all the sounds this mic can.
So we're doing a little white balance. This is a DIY white card made in the mailroom. So it's just to make sure everything's properly exposed. Make sure that our whites are pure white. Don't want them too warm, don't want them too cool. Yeah.
Pregnant lady. Behind the scenes right here, man. Shoot down with the sea.
What is your favorite cereal?
It's hard to choose, but it's definitely between probably Captain Crunch or Fruity Pebbles.
Slowly, we gotta snap in and out of each scene, make sure that we have the audio synced, and also to make sure we know what take we're on. Well done.
All right, ready?
Finally, there we go. So we're always looking to find ways to push ourselves as storytellers. We had an idea a while back about doing a video feature with using a piece of camera equipment called a Snorri Cam. So hang tight. This is the Snorri Cam. Cost me about 20 bucks from Lowe's. DIY project, spray painted matte black to make it look a little bit more official, like a high-end piece of production equipment. We also used a weight belt and 2 bungee cords to attach it to the subject. And we very well could have shot this on this or this. I like the idea of challenging ourselves and shooting it on this. This is an iPhone 7 Plus,
We've got a 18mm moment lens by using a third-party app called Filmic Pro. We were able to even shoot in a flat profile. You can shoot in log as well. One of the goals of this production was to show the proficiencies of smartphones and how capable they are and how the lines have become increasingly blurred and being able to shoot and capture an image on mobile. Not just that, highlight the facilities and the amenities that are available to our student athletes. And so you've got this big, beautiful building in the Reeves Football Operations Complex. It's a one-stop shop to eat, sleep, play, relax, and enjoy their time as football student athletes.